Hey guys, how y'all been doing? I sure have missed you. Where have you guys been? I really hate recording my face. I'm sorry. Golly. I'm very fidgety when I'm recording too. I've noticed. It's okay. Your hair looks fine. Does it look fine? It probably looks fine. It looks fine. Hey guys, my name is Jennifer and I am Genevieve Designs. Today I've got a new set of templates for you guys. I know it's been a long time coming. I've been working on them for a really long time. It seems like an extraordinarily long amount of time that I've been working on them, and I don't know why. I've been working on tons of other things along with them, and yeah, it's just taken longer than normal. I don't know. I really hate recording my face. So welcome to the introduction video of my new set of templates, and it is called Simply Magical. This is the new set. I don't know, I've got new lighting. I'm working on new lighting. I'm trying to work with new lighting. I can't see without my glasses, so I can't tell. I can't tell anything. I'm just guessing. I've got a mirror here. Oh look, a dirty mirror. Look, oh, hey, hi, can you see? That is dirty. I've got a mirror so I can try to see, but I can't see without my glasses. So anyway, so I've got new lighting that I'm messing with, so I can't tell if I don't know. So I've already filmed part of this video. I filmed it yesterday. Well, actually I filmed it several times, but I filmed it yesterday and I was talking about the lighting issue. I may edit all that out. But anyway, I filmed part of it yesterday and I was struggling with the lighting. And then we had a code snap, like it was supposed to freeze yesterday or last night, so we brought all our plants inside that I've already put out because it was like 80 something degrees. And so I thought, why not bring one of them up here? This is one of my one of the pots that I have on my deck. I love it. Isn't it pretty? It's got purple. Anyway, so I thought it'd be fun to have it sitting here next to me during this video. What do you think? Yay? Anybody else have to protect their plants? You should see my kitchen. All of my planters. We've covered up everything outside with burlap and everything. I think everything's fine. I haven't been out there to look today, but anyway, I digress. So I've partially edited what I previously recorded, and I forgot to tell you guys some stuff. So I'm going to make sure to try to say that in the intro part of this introduction video to the new set of templates. Simply Magical, just in case I hadn't showed you yet. Simply Magical. And it is, I have a new set of templates, and I also have a new paper pack. I forgot to mention that until the very end of the video, and I can't believe it. There's 2 new backgrounds. There is a giveaway, there is coupon codes, all of that jazz, and there's also timestamps below the video because this video is going to be long. And I'm sorry, I do apologize. It's been a while since I've recorded my face, so I've changed the wall color for the first time in like 20 years. I took the curtains down and stuff, but I haven't replaced them just yet. So that's why you see what you see. It looks a little different than it has the last time you saw my face. But I look a little different since the last time you saw my face. But that's okay, right? It's all good. My hair's different. I don't get it done as often. And I'm sure a lot of you are the same way. Especially when the whole thing happened. You know, the whole global thing happened. I didn't get my hair done for almost 2 years, I don't think. Yeah. It was pretty bad. I was looking pretty rough, but what do you do? I'm not even sure why I'm telling you all this stuff, but here we are. Okay, so let's get back to the new set of templates. Simply Magical, new set of templates. I have broken them up into 3 separate listings. So let me show you the mock-ups that I did. Here's one. So there's 3 separate templates. There is the portrait size, which is this. There is the landscape size, which is this. And then there is a separate listing that I'm calling the Enhancement Pack. And that is a lot of the tabs, and there's like banner flags, and there's floating tags, floating envelopes, 4x6 envelopes, 3x4, that kind of thing. A lot of interesting stuff in the Enhancement Pack. But I decided to break it all up because if you didn't want, oh, I got a rogue hair. If you did not want to make the landscape version, then you wouldn't have to purchase this. It wouldn't be included with your set of templates. So I did this to keep the cost down, for one, if you didn't want to do both sizes. And if, like vice versa, if you didn't want to do the portrait size, you know, you wouldn't have it all in one. But I'm also offering them as a bundle as well. So you can choose to purchase the bundle, but in the bundle you get the same background design. You don't get to choose your different background designs. So if you wanted to, you could buy the portrait in one background design, the landscape in one background design, and then the enhancement pack in a different background design. Well, right now there's only 2 available. During the time of this recording, there's only 2 background designs. So if you wanted to buy the enhancement pack in different background designs, for example, that would give you a good variety of things to choose from while you're creating. Okay, so you can get it as a bundle and you can buy them individually on their own. I kind of wish I would have done the Basically Amazing that way, because it was a lot more expensive, because all 4 size albums were in one set, you know, one set of templates. So I wish I'd have broken it up a little bit better and made it less expensive for you guys. So if you didn't want to make the largest, for example, you wouldn't have to have bought that. If you didn't want to make the smallest, you wouldn't have had to have bought that. Okay, I think I'm making sense. Okay, so a little background on my methods, my templates. I make all of my templates by hand. I literally create them with my 2 hands and turn them into a digital. I do this because I think it's a little bit more authentic to give you a product that you are to be making with your own 2 hands to create your mini albums, your masterpieces, your works of art. I think it's more authentic to give you a product that started that way. So it's not created at all. It is not created in a program. I do edit the images. I do, you know, clean them up as best I can, but I don't create the templates in a program. It's not manufactured in any way, shape, or form via a store or via a program. It's just manufactured with my own 2 hands. So I like to do it that way. I think it makes a more beautiful project, a more beautiful product in product. With your purchase, you get to choose your background design. So you get to choose whether or not, there's 2 new background designs right now. So you get to choose between those 2 background designs, and you choose that background design, but then along comes with it for free is a plain set of templates and a guide set of templates that has all your information on it. When the camera flips around, I will go through all of that with you. I will show you every page that is included in each set. Okay, so there'll be a portrait version, there'll be a landscape version, and then there's the enhancement pack. You'll see every single page. And again, if you want to skip to some of that, the timestamps are down below. I know it's a long video. I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's a lot to talk. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to show you. There's a lot. I do go through, also I'm going to go through the flip throughs of each one of these. We're going to talk about all the different elements that are in here, and anything that's in here that is not included with the set of templates, I will have it listed down below for your convenience. That's another thing that's happened. I don't know how to talk anymore. I've lost my words. I have a hard time finding my words. I think it's just because I don't get out very often. I almost never go anywhere. And I don't know why I keep telling you all this stuff. Okay. I need to check my face because I bet you I'm a crazy. One time I was recording, I did a intro video where you can see my face, and somebody's like, quit touching your hair, quit fidgeting. Well, you record your face, would you? And then you tell me how many fidgety things you do. Tell me how many tics that you have while you're recording. So I have to tell you guys, I'm really enjoying the size of these albums. They're not overly big. They are not overly small. You know, they're just a really good size, and they're great for photos. They're a great size for photos. When I design my templates, I try to keep photos in mind. Like, you know, when you're going to add a photo to that page, will a photo actually fit? Do you have to cut it down? Is it going to be one of those situations where you're going to have to like cut it into a weird size? I try to make sure that there's enough elements that you can just literally take a photo and slap it onto that page, and you are good to go. Good to go. but it's a good size. I really like it, considering we just got finished making all of those Basically Amazing albums, and my favorite one is the skinny one, the skinny tall one. I love that one, the D size. So we just got finished doing all of that, so I wanted to kind of scale down a little bit. So that's where these sizes came from. And there's also 2 different binding methods, so you can make yourself it's the elastic accordion binding that we did, that I introduced you guys to in the Basically Amazing scrap journal one. So there's 2 bindings in this. There's up to 5 fins that you can have in this album. You could probably add more if you just adjusted, you know, the spine size and the amount of fins. You know, you could, but I wouldn't. Probably. I mean, I guess you could. I don't know. I'm not judging. You do you. If you need more than 5 fins, well, you do you. So I do tell you guys a lot of information in this video. And once again, there's timestamps down below the video for your convenience if you need to bounce around, or if you would just like to see what is actually in the templates themselves. If that's all you care about, then you can zip right to that part. If you want to see the coupon codes, now shame on you if you skip the video and only go to the coupon codes. I'm teasing. But anyway, timestamps are all down below. I'll put a timestamp to the portrait version, a timestamp to the landscape version, flip throughs, and the flip through of all the pages that are in the templates. Also, you guys, there's going to be a ton of videos. I like to do detailed videos with you guys. I like to give you tons of ideas. I like to give you so many ways to use these templates that no matter what you do, you're never at a loss for an idea to create something beautiful for yourself. You don't have to follow me exactly. You don't have to have the same paper collection as I do. You don't have to use the same items that I do. You can make as many fins as you want. You can make the same exact project. I usually do 2 fins just because of time, for time's sake. And I do cram a lot into those 2 fins, and you don't have to do that. You can edit yours down a little bit. You can be like, okay, I like this element, so I'm gonna choose this, and I'm going to put that on both fins, or I'm going to put that on every fin. You do what you like the best. You don't have to follow the exact album that I'm making, because I will throw as many ideas at you as I possibly can. You guys, since there's going to be so many videos coming up and you surely don't want to miss a thing, please think about hitting that subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn that little bell notification on so that it lets you know that I have uploaded a video. Also, it'd be great if you could give me a thumbs up and leave me a like. It really does help my channel out a lot. I would appreciate it. I would also appreciate it if you would share my videos with your nearest and dearest. Okay, let's get on to the detail stuff. I'll be back. So I'm trying to decide if I want to just show you a flip through of the albums first and then show you the templates, or if I want to do it vice versa. Well, first let me tell you this. I probably already told you this, but I'm going to say it again. The Simply Magical has been broken up into 3 separate listings. So we have the portrait version, we have the landscape version, and then we have the enhancement pack. So the enhancement pack is a bunch of things that you can add on to your album. So you don't have to just use it for the Simply Magical, the enhancement pack. You can use it for any album. For example, these little whale tail tabs are in the enhancement pack. This here is in the enhancement pack. This is a 4x6 envelope. It could be a floating pocket anywhere, so you can put your 4x6 photos in here, or your photo mats, or you can have it as a flip out page, so on and so forth. So the enhancement pack, I broke it all out because I wanted you to be able to use the enhancement pack in any of your projects, not just the Simply Magical one. But I also wanted to try to keep costs down, so that is why I broke it out from the Portrait Landscape Enhancement Pack. This way, if you are not interested in the landscape, you don't have to buy the landscape. If you're not interested in the portrait, you don't have to buy the portrait. But I will tell you, I will be using the enhancement pack and when I do both the albums. So keep that in mind. And they're all available separately, but then they're also available as a bundle. So anyway, you can buy it separately, or you can buy it as a bundle. So currently right now there are two new background designs, and I guess I'll show you those really quick. There is the floral. This is a floral, you know, a flower and leaves that I drew, and then I had watercolor painted them. Actually, I did some watercolor and I did some ink. Anyway, doesn't matter. So then there's layers and layers and layers of other things underneath and around. So there's the floral, and then this is the autograph. So both these are two new backgrounds that are going to be on the templates, and they're available in a bundle and also separately. So the autograph, this one came from, I purchased a very old, over 100-year-old. I would say it's probably, oh gosh, about 170 years old. It's really old. It's very old. I don't remember the exact date. It's cut off right here, but anyway, so it was just so sweet. All the little inscriptions, all the handwriting, all the little notes and everything, and the beautiful script. So anyway, these two are the two new backgrounds. So it's available with the bundle. You can get all three items in the floral. And hang on, let me put this down. And this is what the Etsy listing looks like, right? Make sure that if you're looking for the bundle, make sure it says bundle, bold right here, bundle. And then it's available in the autograph bundle. But again, they're all available separately as well. So let me start with doing a flip through. So I'm going to start with the portrait version. Obviously, everything in this album is not included in the set of templates. A perfect example of that is right here on the front cover. These three things here are separate listings in my Etsy shop. So this is the postcards that I released recently. This one is the vintage envelopes and inserts, one of the sets. I think it might even be the first set. Sometimes I actually have it. Yeah, it's from the first set. And then this is from one of the Build Embellishment sets. It's just a little cabinet card, and I love it. So I just went into my ephemera folder, my ephemera holder book thingy, my ephemera keeper, and just grabbed out some things that are good. So what I'm planning on doing is putting a list down there in the description box of other printables that you see throughout these flip throughs. And I'll also put the links to the printables that I used in my mock-ups and prototype. So anyway, it'll say the portrait, Simply Magical Portrait, and then I'll have listed the printables that were used in here. And some of them are mine and some of them aren't. And then it'll have a landscape and all of the printables used. If you just want to check it out, that's basically what it's for. Because I will get asked, what paper collection is that? Okay, let's do a flip through of the mock-up / prototypes, since we're now making a combined. Well, I didn't make the individual mock-ups and prototypes. So let's do a really quick flip through. There's a pocket on the front cover here. I always like to do something interactive on the front covers. I don't know, it's just my thing. In the back cover there's a pocket and a label, and then there's a little insert here. Oh, I forgot, I wanted to grab, these are the 3x4 and the 4x6 photo mats, because I wanted to show you a lot of things. When I design albums, a lot of things are designed around photographs. So 4x6 and 3x4 are pretty common sizes, because you can literally take a 4x6 and cut it in half and you have a 3x4 photo. But a lot of things are designed with that in mind, so you can mat anything, just about any insert in this set of templates. Okay, so I didn't do anything to the spine. This one is a 3-fin album, and you can, there's between 2 fins and 5 fins in this particular set of templates. And there are 2 different binding methods. So there's the accordion binding, and then there's the elastic accordion binding. So we'll talk about that more as we go. Here is a tall envelope that also creates, if you want, a pocket behind here. And it has a specific insert that goes behind there. I don't think I've got my insert in here. I don't know where it went. And then this is actually just from my random embellishments that I released recently, my jumbo tickets. And then over here, this is one of my most favorite parts of this set of templates, is these two pockets. Split pockets is what I'm calling it. It is allergy season, you guys, and can I just say that it is definitely kicking my butt again. I've been out in the yard working a lot, and we've been planting a lot, we've been cleaning up a lot, we've been doing a lot of yard work, a lot of garden work, and my allergies are just terrible. So please bear with me on that. Okay, so over here we have these 2 split pockets, and they're so cute. I just think they're adorable. And I actually put them on one of the shorter pages. It's the same height as the main base page, but it's just a little bit smaller. As a matter of fact, it's sized to fit a 3x4 photo, whether it's on a mat or not, which I tried to do. I try to keep those things in mind when I'm creating. So that way you can literally put your photo here and you can journal about it here, or vice versa, okay? So inside this little split pocket here, I've got 2 inserts, and they open up like this. And again, like I said, I didn't finish everything out, you guys. So you're just gonna have to like pretend or visualize or act like I have inked every single little bit up. On the back is a label, and I put a photo mat there. So I just thought it was a fun little, you could have, it doesn't have to be a booklet. You can just do one, you know, one page. And here is another insert. It opens up and it has one of those little, this is one of the small little whale tail tabs, right? So there's 4 sizes of whale tail tabs. There's this tiny one, and then there's like a jumbo one. So these are fun. And then you'll see throughout, these are my Photo Mat Essentials 2, and they kind of look like this. I released them just not too long ago. So these are in and about, and they're also the regular photo mats are also littered throughout the pockets and things, because they're perfect inserts for your little pockets. And these are just from the envelopes that I released, envelopes and bags that I released not too long ago. They're just a perfect little place where you can put little notes, little bits of ephemera from your life, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, before I forget, you guys, I wanted to point out, at the time of this recording, my stamp set is available. I will have it linked down below. It is the one I collabed with May May. And if you've been wanting to get it, now's the time, because, you know, I know things are starting to improve when it comes to being able to get things, but I don't know how long it'll take once you sell it again. I don't know how long it'll take to get them back. So if you've been wanting it, I have it linked down below. Okay. So then there's that. So that flips. I already showed you this. And then here is a 4x6 4x6 envelope. It could be a floating pocket. It could be like it is here, a fold out. So we got 4x6 photo mats, 4x6 photo mat. Here is an insert that you can use. This is kind of like an overall, can be used in a lot of pockets kind of insert. And then I left it kind of blank here, but that just tucks in there. And again, this is for 4x6 photos. And then over here we got a belly band, right? And then this is just a really giant fun label. And right here is a tiny little, oh, I don't have the insert in here. It's a tiny little envelope. Is this not precious? Come on, camera. Tiny. Look at, how cute is that? I love tiny things. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that there. This is an insert. What did I do here? I was just playing about with splattering some ink and stuff on here. But is this the same insert as this? I can't remember. Yeah. This is the exact same insert as this one. So there's 2 to a page. So that, I've got that tucked in this little belly band here. And then this is a large, what's in here? A large envelope. This was actually the very first mock-up that I made for this envelope. So this is, it doesn't look exactly like this. There's no lines and stuff through here, but anyway, and I've still got notes on it. Yeah, and then it has an insert. So this is actually part of the enhancement pack. So I'm gonna stick that under there. And of course the belly band, your large cutoff piece, or not your large, your small cutoff piece, when you trim your pattern paper down, the 1-inch piece, that will mat there. Okay, and here is looks like a full page envelope. And this is kind of where the whole album was inspired. The whole set of templates were inspired by this idea. So it opens up and it's got a pocket, and then there's an insert. Like this could be a standalone. You can make a floating envelope pocket just with this. You don't have to have it actually attached in here, but you know how I do my templates. You have the option of taking whichever tabs you want off or leaving on. And then here is another 4x6 envelope, right? So there's a 4x6 photo mat inside of here. And you'll notice the cute little detail here. I love that. And this is part of the enhancement pack, but it folds down this way. And then I've used a label, and we have a tall little notepad, floating little notepad here. So I just used the label as a belly band. And then over here is the other version of an envelope. So this one was more like a standard envelope, and this one's more like a policy type envelope. So it opens up on the top there. And of course, these pockets can be used standalone. This flap can be used as a standalone. You don't have to have it as this. You know, there's so many options when it comes to my templates. So in here, I've got a giant postcard from my postcards, and then this is from the random embellishments. I've got a giant tag there. Giant, jumbo. I think jumbo is the word I've been using lately. It's fun. But you can put 4x6 photos in here. You can actually put a 3x4 photo there, so on and so forth. Then here's a side pocket insert. It opens up like that. So again, I didn't do anything on the inside, but there's another one of the whale tail tabs that are in the enhancement pack. And then back here, here's another page. This one I think is made for, yeah, a 4x6 photo. But on front of it here is a little pocket that's made for 3x4 photos, right? So this opens up, and it's got, this is actually matted with a random embellishment from my random embellishments that I just released. I just thought it was cute. And then there's a photo mat, and then another one from the Photo Mat Essentials 2. So then behind here, because this also makes a pocket, I've got two, what are these called? Tags. I've got 2 tags. Wow. Oh my goodness. Jeez. But these are fun because they have there's some details that are kind of fun. So you'll see that as we work through the album. Anyway, I completely lost my train of thought. So this opens up, and once again, you could put 3x4 photos, or you could do a 4x6 photo. And then there's a shorter pocket. This could be used as a belly band, or it could be used as a little short pocket, which I made it into a pocket. And I just have some inserts in here. Is that just one? Wow, that's thick. And then here's one of the fun little random embellishments that I released lately. It's like a binder. It's like one of those old blue binders that we used to have in school way back in the day. So I just made it into a little notebook. This was actually my mom's binder, blue binder, that I turned into a digital. So there's that. And then, so this was the second fin. Right here, that was all second fin. This was all first fin. And then here we have the third fin. This is also another one of my most favorite things in this set of templates, is these 3 little flips. I think they're just adorable. And they have these fun little, this fun little detail here. Kind of looks like a policy envelope, and then there are tags that fit inside. So cute. You can put photos, you can put writing, you can put your personal ephemera in there. It's just adorable. And then here is a set of doors, but I made one a pocket and one flips out, right? And then holding it closed is this floating 4x6 envelope, photo mat envelope. And then turn the page. On the back side here, I just left it mostly plain. That's from the Enhancement Pack, one of the labels. And then these are giant postage stamps from, or excuse me, jumbo postage stamps from my new postage stamps that I released. And then a photo mat from the Photo Mat Essentials 2. And then here is another set of doors, and then these little corner tuck pockets, which I love those as well. So inside here, we have a photo mat, and then these little banner flags are part of the Enhancement Pack. So cute. And then this is just a floating, whoops, a floating tag pocket. And I like doing these. These are a lot of fun with an insert inside. So there's that. And then the back here, in the last page, there's another little insert in this tiny little pocket, which could also be a belly band. It's a booklet, insert booklet. Then there's another size of those little envelopes. Isn't that cute? These little policy, I don't know what I've done with the insert. There's a 3-fold insert that goes inside that I would recommend printing on paper, not cardstock, just because. So then this flips down, and I was running out of paper, and I created like a little tuck to just kind of like be able to tuck something up in there. So I put one of these tags in there just so you can see. You can put a photo. This is a 4x6 photo, can go here, a 3x4. And then this flips up. So there's lots of room for photos or journaling or whatever you want to put in there. So then that's all closed, magnetized. I wonder if it would look better if this was sticking like this. Maybe. And then here is another one of the policy envelopes, another size. Isn't that cute? I just love this. Love it, love it, love it. So there's that. And then here is a floating notebook. This, you could put a 3x4 photo here. That's what that is, a 3x4 photo mat. And then where you can actually have some of your scraps that you can use throughout your album. So these are fun. I like doing these. And then there is a booklet, photo mat booklet. So a 4x6 photo will fit, and this isn't a 4x6 photo. This is a 4x6 photo with a photo mat. So it will fit in this space right here. So you can put your photo here and you can journal here, or you can make it a double-sided, or you can make it a booklet, whatever you want to do. But these are a lot of fun. So put that in there, and then this little pocket here. This is for 3x4 photos. This is the other direction, right? So it opens up like this, and it is a pocket as well. You could put 3x4 photos inside there. So there is that one, right? Let me show you, let me put these back in here. I don't know why I left them out. Let me show you the other version of the portrait. So I didn't finish this one at all, but I still wanted to show you because this is the elastic accordion binding. And what I mean by that, I mean it's this, where we put the elastic through the accordion fin, and that way it's tucked in there safe, and it's all secured into the album, and then you can remove your pages. And then this is the accordion binding where we attach the hinges, the tabs of the pages to the fin. Okay, so in this scenario, in the templates, there's a couple extra pages for this scenario. So this one again is this is the accordion binding. So you can do, it's like a hybrid. You can do a mini album, you know, where you do the same. Oh look, this is where I did those split pockets where I had the points together, and I thought that was super cute too. I don't know why, it just reminds me of like a suit or pants or something. I don't know, it's just cute. So you can have yourself a hybrid type, so everything is removable until you want it, until you're done, until you've got it all, you know, the way you want it. So, right, so these things are all removable. Or I really quickly took a string and tied these together. Whoops. Or you can literally just make yourself a standalone hybrid mini album, scrapbook, junk journal, whatever, using all of the elements that are in the templates and the enhancement packs. So yeah, so that's fun. So you can have yourself a standalone, like just this little project right here. How quick would that be to make one of these and give it as a gift and put, you know, from an event, like you went, let's say you and your girlfriends went somewhere for a night and you all had all kinds of fun and pictures and stuff, but it wasn't enough to make a whole album. Well, here you go. Here you go. You can make something like this, and it'll have your pockets and your envelopes and your interactive elements and stuff like that. You can do it all and still, you know, have something pretty cool to look at. Okay, so then I also wanted to show you too that you can make yourself a junk journal. And that this is not put together, this is not sewn together, these are just loose, I'll say that, yeah, these are just loose pages in here. I love to make junk journals. I love to have both. I love to have the album style and to be able to make a journal out of whatever paper I want and have it in the same album. So how fun would it be if you were doing, like, if you were traveling and you had your traveler's notebook Midori style journal in here, and then you also had a section that housed all of your other bits and pieces that you might use throughout your travels. Your labels, your tabs, your extra papers, your inserts, your embellishments, your whatevers. So you could have like a, you know, an ephemera keeper book, and then you can also have your album all in one nice, neat, tidy little album. So that's fun. Maybe we'll do something like that. Yeah, I just quickly tied this with the string because I wanted to show you that that was also part of the set of templates. I did that. I wanted it to be able to be used on its own and still have the covers and all of that and still look pretty and nice and neat and match everything. So yeah, so that's that. Let's move on to the landscape version. Okay, here is the landscape version. This is such a fun size. So the ideals are the same. Some of the pages are the same. Some of them are different. I did write it down. And if you wanted to take a really quick screenshot so you'll know, I'll show you again later on in the video, but there are 12 different pages between the two sets of templates. There are 20 pages that are the same, and then there are 6 that are the same but slightly different. So there is the breakdown of, you know, what's the same and what's different. Okay, so anyway, this is a really fun size. So on the front cover here, we have that envelope. I don't have anything in the pocket, but we have that envelope. And we have this little bag on the front here that houses one of the tags that has like that faux metal corner. If my camera wants to, right here, camera. There we go. I almost feel like somebody's messed with my camera, like changed settings that I don't know. I don't know how to fix. Okay. I really don't. So anyway, that's one of the fun embellishments that's included in the enhancement pack. And then there's like a jumbo postage stamp under there, and then there is the banner flags. Aren't those cute when they're all layered up like that? Isn't that cute? Right here. I think it's adorable. I just love the look of it. Okay. All right, so this folds down like this, and then there is an insert with one of those whale tail tabs, and then I just added a 4x6 photo. I accidentally glued it in. I didn't mean to, but hey, you can stick more under there. You can flip this up and you can journal about the photo, you know, happy accidents. So yeah, so I've got a floating insert there, and then let's open it up. And the inside cover, we have one of these smaller 4x6, right? The 4x6 size envelopes that are part of the enhancement pack. And then I've made this into a pocket, and there are a couple tags. This is a long tag. This one actually goes behind another another envelope, but I thought it was cute sticking out here with the whale tail. That's the jumbo whale tail tab. Whoops, don't want to lose that. And then over here is the split pocket, and it has its inserts. This time these inserts open up this way. So it's a long booklet type, or what we call that. It's not like a book type, but like a flip type. So you can cut them either way, and then there's another tag that's included in the templates. So these are the same, flips up. Sometimes, you guys, I didn't think to check. I did check because I made them that way. Anyway, and then let's see, on the back side here we have a belly band, and then we've got a couple inserts. This is a floating, I didn't put anything in it, but I could. You know, I could put me a 3x4 photo. I didn't put anything on the back. There's one of the whale tail labels, and then here is an insert where I used one of the labels, or I'm sorry, yeah, one of the labels to make a little tuck spot for some Polaroid from my Photomats Essentials 2. Anyway, I just thought that was cute. I like having interactive elements be even more interactive than just pulling out. Okay, and then over here we have the doors for this landscape version, right? So the doors split obviously in the middle of the page here, and they open up like this, right? And then there's a label, and I just tucked a couple Photomats Essentials in there. And then there's the two corner tuck spots. And then on this page back here we have a small pocket, and in the pocket I have a floating 3x4 embellishment, really. And then I also have this, which is a double-sided. This was for a 4x6 photo, will fit on here, will fit on the black part. And then I just cut a slit right here so that we could tuck more photos in there as well. So an interactive element that you pull out of a pocket, that it also ends up being interactive by itself. So I like doing that. I think that's fun. Okay, so then we got that right there. And then this flips down. And then I've added another little pocket here, and it's holding this cute little envelope, this policy style envelope. And there's the three, oh, I wonder why I've got several different ones in there. Interesting. I don't know, I don't remember. Let's stick it back in there. And then there's this little flip notepad that the lines are going this way. I just use vintage notebook paper. Right, so those are in there. And then I left this kind of blank. You could put a 4x6 photo, you could do journaling there, you could do whatever you want. And then here is the triple flip page, right? And underneath is this is the belly band. So I made it into a little pocket, and I've got a insert in there. These are cool, right? They have the, and so you can see I continued the pattern. I added the same, the piece that this actually was cut away from, I added that pocket with that. So I tried to make sure when I made the templates that you could do that if you wanted to with any leftover paper. And then let's flip it. On this side we have I didn't even mat them, I'm sorry about that, the little banner flags. And just I left it kind of plain so you could put photos, you could tuck things back behind here, you could journal, whatever you would like to do. And here is another one of those long envelopes, flips up. I didn't put anything in there, but it's a good size pocket. You can put a lot of stuff in there. And then this is magnetized down. And then here's the other style of pocket. Look, I haven't even finished it out or anything. Fun. Over here is one of the short pages that I made into an actual flip pocket page, right? So I've got a label, a few things tucked inside of there with one of these small policy envelopes and some of the tags from the Enhancement Pack. And inside here, I've got a tag, I've got a floating 3x4 pocket, and then I've got a giant postcard. Doesn't that look cool? And then this is a jumbo postcard with a jumbo postage stamp. But look, I got it, I sprayed it with coffee, and look, it made the it made the ink run, and it just kind of looks neat, doesn't it? Okay. So I've got those things in there. Then on the back side, I have a tag. And then here's a floating, this one is for 4x6. You can put a 4x6 photo on this side. You can put a 4x6 photo on this side, but it doesn't have to have the pocket. It can just be a floating photo mat. It could be, you could have it sticking out like this if you wanted to. But I didn't because it's gonna flop because it's on the back side, but lots of options. And then over here we have a little short pocket. This was probably for the 4x6 floating pocket. I just used it here instead, so I've got a 3x4 and that cute little policy envelope right there. Isn't that adorable? Okay, so that's in there. And then I've got an insert back here in the pocket with one of the little tabs. Whoops. Then I have a side pocket insert. And on the back side here I have a shorter page. This is one of those 3x4 pockets. I just stuck it, it's actually glued down all the way. And I actually glued this in there accidentally. So we're just going to use that as the closure. And on the back side here, I've got a jumbo label from my Random Embellishments. And, oh, I thought this was double-sided. I just matted it on both sides. Just one of the inserts. What's cool about leaving things square is you can use your paper punches and you can decorate your edges up so quick and easy. So I try not to make every edge a decorative edge so that you could do the same with the pockets. You can take your decorative punches, you can use your corner punches, all of that to jazz up your more of your rectangle and square pages, the straight edges. So don't forget you can do that too. And then here is, this is in the Enhancement Pack. It's an envelope, it's a larger policy style envelope with its insert that I did not mat, but there it is. Oh, I got it snug in there. And then this flips up. So this is one of those inserts that it has tabs so that wherever you want, you can leave the short tab on and it'll flip this way. You know, you can leave a long tab on and it'll flip up or down. So I like doing that so you have options. And then on the back I just put one of the labels. There's another one of the labels and it just stamped 2022. And that is that version. And then here is the elastic, the hybrid one. I didn't do hardly anything in here, but it's the same concept of the removable pages, the hybrid interactive mini album style Midori journal whatever. So that was that hybrid part here, and then here is like the journal part where you just put whatever pages you want, but it's still, all of it is still completely removable. Nothing is attached in, so you can move things around if you want, or take things out if you need to, and then when you're finished you can attach it all together if you would like. So yeah, there's that. Okay, now I kind of want to show you what's in each set of templates, and I kind of want to show you what you can print on as well, because I always like to remind you guys of all of the different things you can print on. First of all, anything you can print on, you can print my templates on them. I'll show you examples of that. Okay, so but first, before we go into all of that, I wanted to remind you that the Special Little Sister Edition, the Simply Magical Special Little Sister Edition, is a collaboration I did with Tanya Samuels, and it was kind of like an appetizer. It's smaller than the actual set of templates. It is not the same, it just has the same feel. And it has all of there's no plain set of template, there's not a guide to this, it just is the background designs, or I mean it just is the patterned pretty paper, the pretty digital paper on there. So we made this really quick, it was about 4 videos, it was super fun, it's a super quick project. As a matter of fact, it's a couple weeks before Mother's Day, and it'd be a great little Mother's Day gift. So I will link this up here and down below. But I wanted to remind you that this is available on its own. This is not part of any bundle. So this was just a special little edition that I did. I wanted to feature Tanya as an artist. I wanted to get more eyes on her work, and I thought this was a great way to do it. So you guys really had a good time with this. I got a lot of positive feedback. Tanya got a lot of positive feedback. So anyway, so this is not included in any bundle. It's just like a special little addition to this set of templates. Okay. So alrighty, so let's see here. This is my master book. This is the book that I put together whenever I create templates so that I can reference this quickly. I can, if anyone has questions, I can grab it because it's always right behind me when I'm working at my computer. Let me make sure we're focused here. So this, you don't get this when you purchase the templates. This is something I print off and make myself. And then this is my workbook. So I did make this on film. I did video this process for you guys. I hadn't made a workbook in quite some time. This is also not included in your purchase. The purchase you are making is a digital download only. There's no physical item whatsoever included. Again, this will be the next video you see. So, well, it should be. So I'll walk you through the whole process. There's a whole bunch of different ways you can make your workbooks. I have a playlist. I'll link it up here down below. My workbook that I have recorded, and this is my master book. Neither one are included, but they are made using the printables, the printable templates. Okay, so what did I do here? Let me skip this. I already showed you the bundle, Etsy listings. There's going to be a giveaway where you get to vote on the next background designs that this set of templates is going to be available in, and I'll talk about that later. Oh, here is the different things that you can print on. Just some options for you. Obviously there's cardstock. I just printed the same page on all of these. There's just white cardstock, white paper. I don't think I printed on white paper. White paper, white cardstock, black cardstock. This one's hard to see. This is a little bit difficult when you're working on black to see the lines. There's craft cardstock. There is, it's a different type of craft cardstock, but it's a solid and it's thick and it's actually got a little bit, it almost looks textured, but it's not. Patterned paper. So I printed this onto patterned paper. Isn't that pretty? So I printed the plain onto patterned paper, and then I printed the background design one on the back just to show you. Here is some solid colored cardstock, dark colored cardstock. Coffee stained paper. I got some ink on there. Don't pay attention to that. Here's vellum. Vellum's fun to use. This is just a white piece that I have behind there. Here is some transparencies. Those are fun to use. Again, a white piece of paper behind there. This is tracing paper. This is such a fun thing to print on. I think I'm going to have to do this a little bit more often. So tracing paper, the white piece behind there. I love the feel of it. This is a very old ledger. It says 1907, this date right there. I just cut it down to run through my printer. There's an old book page, same thing. Cut it down, run through my printer. This is a different type of book page, and I printed the floral background on there. You can see it. It just gives a little bit more something to the page. Parchment paper. This is antique laid paper. It's like a texture. This one is a linen paper. It's thick. It's really nice quality. And then cream cardstock, cream paper, and I think, yeah. Oh, and then this one. This is recycled handmade paper. I love this. I had forgotten to print off a few things, so let me grab something else. So this is my basically amazing master book here. And there's a few things I forgot to print off to show you, things you can print on. But this is one of them, the specialty paper. So this is like cardstock that you buy that has a metallic on there. Check that out, right? You can print onto that. Transparencies, masking paper. This is a lot of fun. You can get this in rolls, you can get this in sheets, but I like this paper as well. I love the color of it as well. Then I think there was, and then glassine paper. So you can buy glassine paper as in sheets or in rolls, or I actually think it's not in rolls. I think it's just sheets. But if you attach it down to something else, you can print onto it as well. And so that's fun. You can do some of the envelopes and things on the glassine paper. So you'd have like a glassine envelope. So I think that was it. Okay, so I also wanted to remind you guys that, so if you was to just buy well, whenever you buy my templates, it doesn't have to just be this set of templates, but for the portrait version, you will get a full set with your background design of choice. And right now, during the time of this recording, that's only available in the floral and the autograph, but you get a full set of templates with the background design on them. You get a full set of templates that don't have a background design on them, so that's a free bonus with purchase. And then you also get a full set of the guide, which shows you or tells you where the mats are, what pages this will fit on page, blah blah blah. And it tries to give you, I try to give you just a little bit of information. So this is what I print off when I make my guidebooks and when I make my master book, just for quick reference. I remember back in the day, I didn't used to offer a guide set of templates, but this has really been a game changer as well. So you also get the guide as a free bonus with purchase. Now what do we got here? Oh, so I was just showing you the floral. There's the floral background design, and there it is in black and white. So don't forget that you can do a grayscale. And depending on your project, grayscale might be better than this, the original vintagey kind of feel to the floral. And then the same, I'll show you the same with the autograph. So there's the autograph. And then there it is in the grayscale. So sometimes that's, you know, you may want that look instead. So keep that in mind. What else do we have here? I need to just, okay. So I put this together a few weeks ago and I just can't remember why I put things in certain order. So I'm going to quickly flip through the guide so that you can see what all's included as best I can. Okay. There's just an important please read sheet. Your title sheet does come. It comes in the guide. Your title sheet does come in the guide, so if you wanted to print that out, you can. So there's the cover sheet, and like I said, there are 4 options for fins. The amount of fins, you've got 2, 3, 4, and 5 fins. So on this page, for example, it's got the cover, like the outside cover, like this outside cover, and then it's got the spine piece for 2 fin binding. And then back here, it's got the 3 fin, the 4 fin, and the 5 fin. So it just really depends on how many fins you're going to make. Or maybe you could make all of your pages ahead of time, and then you can decide on what size spine you're going to use. So you could do that as well. There are 2 binding methods. There's the accordion binding, right, which looks like this when you put it all together, and that's what I used in this one, right? That is the accordion style binding. So we take our tabs and attach it to the binding fin. And then there's also the elastic accordion, which is what I used here, right? I introduced that method in the Basically Amazing. And here I did like a little quick example, even though I probably already showed you. I don't know how well you can see, right? So the elastic is tucked in there. And you'll notice that this only has space for 3 elastics. So if you're going to do 5, you're going to have to build it out. And I will have to do a video to show you exactly what I had in mind for that. And then this page here is the cover for if you were just to do the standalone journal, right? If you just did a standalone hybrid mini album journal thingy. That's the cover for that. And then these are hinges, so that you could use this when you're using the elastic accordion binding to attach the 2 main base pages to make a full set of pages, and that allows for the elastic and for, you know, for growth. So here is the main base page that the whole set of templates is based around this page, this main base page. So it will fit a 4x6 photo, and it'll fit several 3x4 photos. And it gives you options of how you can use it. And here is a smaller size page. Again, it will fit 4x6 and 3x4. And then there's a belly band. So you'll notice all of, not everything, but most things have tabs all the way around. So 4 tabs around that page. So you can make it a pocket, a flip, you can make it a side pocket, a top pocket, a flip up, flip down, open up, you know, whatever you want it to do. You can make it a shorter page by using 2 of these. This could be a belly band. That's why I leave all the tabs on there, so you can choose exactly how you want to use it. Also, along the edges of some of the pages, you won't see the full tab, and that is okay. I can't see my full tab. So you just know that that's a tab, even though you can't see the edge. I just have, you know, you only have so much space on your page. There's only so much printable area for most printers. So that's okay, but there's still a tab there. Like here you can hardly see it, but there is a tab there. So I just want to point that out. And then this page here is 3x4 photo mats can fit onto it. And then there's the split pocket. So you can use this on its own, or you can use it together. It's just super fun. There's the gatefold doors. Again, you could use this as a short pocket page. You could use it as a pocket. You could use it as doors. You could use it as whatever you want it to be. And then here is the envelope flap and the envelope pocket. And then there's the other envelope flap and the other envelope pocket. So there's like 2 versions, right? More of a long, tall, and well, more of a standard type envelope, and then more of a policy type envelope. And then here's some smaller pages. Oh, I wanted to point out, I don't know if I have pointed this out already. When you're working in the portrait, the page numbers will say P in front of it. When you're working in the landscape, the page numbers will say L in front of it. When you're working in the enhancement pack, the page number will say E in front of it, okay? That way you don't get confused, you know exactly what you're working in. There's some inserts, there's like page pocket flip, whatever you want it to be. There's a shorter page pocket flip. Most of these, you can still put photos on, right? You can put photos on this one either way. This one, you can put 4x6. You can even do it on the insert. So insert fits those photo mats as well. Then here's a whole page of side pocket inserts, because this is the same insert as this one, I think. No, it's not. So this is a specific insert for the envelopes, and then these here, this is inserts for like the side pocket if you used to do a side pocket. It could be a booklet, it could be 2 different, you know, inserts. And then here are the inserts for the little split pocket. So you can see how you can have it, you know, a booklet this way, or you can have a booklet this way, or you can have 4 individual inserts. Then here's a page where there's the belly band, and then there is the smaller belly band. Again, you can mat this with your small cutoff piece when you cut your pattern paper down. And then there's a large insert tag label thing, and then 4 corner tucks. And they're basically amazing. I put corner tucks, I call it what I call them, photo corners, and I had a whole page of them, but I never used them all. So I decided not to do that. Even though I love the idea of them, I just don't use the whole page. So I just gave you 4, so you can print more off if you want. And then here's the triple flip base page. That'll be fun to work with. You can cut this up in a variety of ways. And then here is the triple flip pockets for those base pages. So cute. So cute. Okay, and then here's a couple extra tags. And then here's a whole sheet of extra tags, and these have, this one has whole reinforcements, and this one has a eyelet that, a faux metal eyelet that prints off, and I think the inserts, I mean the mats for them, have it on there as well, and you can mat the backside of the tag with that. Here's another full page of inserts. This one is the same as, this one here that's on page P13. I ended up using this insert a lot, so I just decided to add in an extra page of just the inserts. And then it's got all the mats. So this will say mat for page, and it goes through the whole entire, you know, whole entire page. And you'll notice there's a lot of empty space, and that is because if you're printing this onto patterned paper, you don't have all of this stuff with printing on it. So you have this extra chunk of pattern paper that you can use for tags, matting pages, matting backs of photo mats, all kinds of stuff. So that's why I do it the way I do it, so that you don't waste that with things that you may not use. Like if we put a bunch of tags on there, you may not use those. Or if we put a bunch of labels on there, you may not use those, and now you've got, you know, pattern paper full of mats that you may not use. So that's why I leave the big chunks of space. If I don't have anything I need to put there, that's why I do that. So there's mats. Like here, for example, you know, that's a big chunk of space, but if you print this out onto pattern paper, you could do a lot with that extra piece of paper. Let's see, there's the mats for those, and there's the mats for the tags, and it does say mat the back of the tag with this, so that it matches up perfectly to where the hole reinforcement or the eyelid is on the other side. Okay, so that was the portrait version. Now let's go to the landscape version. Again, I don't know why I put this in here. You get the background design of your choice, the plain, the guide, all with purchase, and then it comes in the floral, and it comes in the autograph. And then here is the title sheet that's in the guide. There's the information sheet. And then here's the cover. So it says L1 instead of P1. So there's the cover to this one. And then I do have one typo that I found so far. I'm sure there's more, but this spine piece right here, the smallest one, it should say spine piece for a 2-fin binding, and for whatever reason it says 3. So there's a 2-fin, 3-fin, 4-fin, 5-fin. And then there's the binding, there's the accordion binding, and then there's also the elastic accordion binding. You don't have to add on to this. There was enough space, there was enough printable area for me to provide all the way up to 5. Then there is the cover for the journals if you're using the accordion, and then there is the hinges for that. And the main base page. So the main base page in here is the same as the main base page in the portrait. But you'll notice that in the portrait, the writing went this way. And then in this one, the landscape, the writing is going this way. Okay. That's just to help keep you straight on what it is you're looking at and how you're printing it. And then there's the pocket. This page is the same as the portrait as well. The main page, like the big pages, are the same. There's the split pocket there. And there's another page. There's the doors, the gatefold doors. So this one obviously is different than the one that's in the portrait. The portrait's long and skinny. These are short, you know, short, and I think you can put, yeah, I think you can do it. 3x4 photos will fit on there. Not this way, but they'll fit on there, you know, as a landscape page. Then there is the envelope. And then there's the policy style envelope. There's a flip pocket page that you can put, actually, I have that wrong. This should be up here. Well, there's another typo. So this writing should be up here, I think, and so should this. Because obviously we're doing landscape here. So there's another typo. If I find too many typos, I'll have to redo it. And there's the 2 smaller pages. There's the side pocket inserts. There is that page of inserts for your split pocket. Again, you can have them this way, or you can have them this way, which however way you want to cut them out. Then here is the belly band, 2 belly bands, the label, and the little corner tuck. Triple flip base page, and then the triple flip pockets, and a couple extra tags. Sheet of tags and inserts, tag/inserts. And then here's another page of inserts. This is the one that's the same as page L13. And then here's all your mats for the landscape. Let's see if I did the mats right or wrong. Yep, this one, these should be here. That's correct. That's correct. Okay. All right, and then the last one is the enhancement pack. Okay, so it too is available in the floral background design. Why did I print 2 of these? That's weird. The floral background design, the plain, and the guide. That's what you get with purchase. And then it's available in the floral. Why do I have so many of these printed? What happened? It's so strange. There's the floral, and then there it is in the grayscale. And then the autograph. Look, I did the same thing. Why? That must have just been an accident. And there it is in the autograph, you know, the original, and then the grayscale. And then there's the title sheet. There's some information. And then here we go with the templates that are included in the enhancement pack. So this is that big envelope that you've seen in here. So this is that piece right there. So it can be a pocket on its own like this. This can be a pocket on its own. This could be an envelope if you put these together and then put the flap that closes it. You can make it a flip. You can, it says mats on page E16, part 2 on page E1, flap on E7, insert on E8. So it gives you all the information you need. And then there's this envelope here, which is made for the 4x6. So there's the base for those. You can make it a pocket, you can make it a flip, you can make it a standalone. You can use these 3 pieces together, you know, these 3, and it could be just a floating envelope. There's all kinds of stuff you can do with these. And then there's the other direction, the other 4x6 direction. But I went ahead and gave you this page for both of them, because that way if you are making this, you can print one of these off and you've got that. If you're making this, you can print this off. You see what I'm saying? I went ahead and gave you one for each one. And then here is the 3x4 part. So I gave you enough to make both sizes. So you can make this one, print that off, and then on this next page, you can make this one. So it's like the 2 different versions, right? So these are made for the 3x4. Then there's the long tag insert that I've made with a words are escaping me. Like here it is right there. That I made with the ode book page, made a little notepad. Oh, I did want to point out, if your background design, which both of these that are currently available, the floral and the autograph, if it is a direction, the enhancement pack will have a PDF for the portrait version and the landscape version included, if the background has a direction. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. So yeah, so long tag insert. I like this because you can do you know, you can tuck up, or you can have it upside down where you tuck in. It could be a floating tag, it could be an insert. Lots and lots and lots of options. And here's a smaller version of this. You know, you can still put photo mats on these, and this piece and this piece go together, or this piece and this piece can go together, but this is the flap for that first envelope. And there's an insert, and this one is the insert for behind that pocket, that first one. So if you made this into a pocket and then you put the envelope pocket on top, this is the insert that goes behind there. Then there's some more inserts for the envelope pocket, the inside. Then there's the 3 little envelopes. Like, how fun would this be to print onto glassing paper or print onto tracing paper with the back, you know, with like the floral or the autograph? That would just be so much fun. So that's 3 good size envelopes, and then there's the inserts for those. And then there's 2 sheets of tags. This one has the faux metal corners, and it's got the hoe reinforcement, and it's got the eyelet. And then this page has a faux metal corner. So these are more like book corners, and these are more like accents. But they're just fun. So the mats for these do not have the faux metal corners on them. So they're just plain, it's just a plain sheet. I think there's only 1 mat sheet for that. Yeah, mat on page E25, mat on E25. So there we go on that. And then this is a whole page of the whale tail tabs. So you've got it to where it's a portrait version and a landscape version. So, you know, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to use all of these tabs in one book, but at least this way you have both versions So if you're doing a top loading or a side loading and you're printing this onto pattern paper or you're using the background design. Here's a whole sheet of labels. These have faux metal brads in them, which is cute. The mats for these also do have the faux metal brads. And then, so there's different sizes. These fit onto the page really well. And then there's the banners. So you got 3 different size banners. Again, both of these have the portrait version and the landscape version on the same page. So again, those would be the portrait versions and these would be the landscape versions. And then here's all the mats for all of those pages. Right? Okay, so that is the 3 sets, the 3 listings. So there's the portrait and landscape enhancement. You can either buy them individually or you can buy them as a bundle. All right, okay, let's talk about the giveaway. How do you enter? How does this work? So I love doing this. Obviously, I can't always offer all of the background options in every set of templates, and every time I release them, I can't get all of that done before launch of a new set of templates. But it's fun to have you guys vote for which background designs you want to see next. So what you need to do is leave me a comment down below this video. Tell me which 2 backgrounds, you can, if you just want to say 1, you can, but you can say 2. Tell me which 2 backgrounds you would like to see next, and then I will have a date down below in the description box of when this drawing will take place, but it should probably be a month from release. So every month for 4 months, I'm going to release 2 new background designs. But all you gotta do is you need to be a subscriber to my channel. You need to leave me a comment and vote for which 2 you want to see. So these are what it's going to be available in: text, vintage polka dots, hearts, letters, butterfly, stained script, vintage, and postcards. So what I'll do is I will put it into the random YouTube comment picker thingy, and it'll draw a name, and that person will win a bundle package of whichever background design that they chose. So yeah, be sure that you subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, and leave whichever 2 you would like to see. So those are your 8 options: text, vintage polka dot, hearts, letters, butterfly, stained script, vintage, postcards. Okay, I also have some coupon codes for you guys, and there's 3 levels, 3 different coupon codes. And I'll just show you guys really quick. I'll read them off to you. So the coupon codes are Magic 10, which you get 10% off of everything in my Etsy shop with a minimum purchase of either the portrait or the landscape version, which literally means you could get 10% off of everything you purchase as long as you buy either the portrait or the landscape version. The second coupon code is Magic 15. You get 15% off of everything in my Etsy shop with the minimum purchase of the Enhancement Pack and one of the portrait or the landscape version. So you buy the combo of, you know, the portrait version and an Enhancement Pack, or the landscape version and Enhancement Pack. You get 15% off of everything in my Etsy shop that you purchase. You know, that on the same order. You can use this code more than once. You can use it as many times as you want during the time that it's valid. And the last coupon code is Magic 20. You get 20% off of everything in my Etsy shop with the minimum purchase of 1 bundle pack of the Simply, so I put simple, of the Simply Magical. Let's make that a Y. Typos. Without my nails, that's another thing. I'm having to learn how to type again. Anyway, neither here nor there. So you get 20% off of everything in my Etsy shop with the minimum purchase of 1 of the bundle packs, which right now it's only available in the floral and the autograph. So I'm hoping this is going to be the correct date. If not, this will all be blurred out and I will mute this part. But I'm hoping that this template is going to release on April 29th, 2022. So this coupon codes will be valid from April 29th, 2022 to May 9th, 2022. And You just enter the code at checkout, and if you have any issues, just send me a message through your Etsy purchase or through your Etsy account, and I will do the best I can to help you out. Oh my goodness, you guys, I forgot to tell you all something. Hold on, I forgot to tell you all or show you all something. I've created a companion paper collection. Let me scooch this. So I created the floral and the autograph background design, and a lot of times when I'm creating background designs, I make so many versions, it's ridiculous. So I decided, hey, why don't we do a companion paper collection? So no matter what, if you're working with the floral background design, all of these pages will work with that. If you're working with the autograph background design, all of these pages will work with that. So that's the Etsy listing photo, and I think there's 15 pages. No, there's more than 15. Well, because there's both a landscape version and a portrait version. So there's more than that. So I'll just do a really quick flip. Well, actually, I don't want to do a quick flip. I'm just going to flip through and show you. So if there is a direction, there's a portrait and a landscape version. So there's just all these different pages. So if you're using one of these background designs, or if you just like this look, you know, there's a additional paper pack collection for you guys. So I'm going to try to do that when I create new background designs. I'm going to try to do a companion paper collection. We'll see how it goes. If you guys don't like it, then I probably won't do it anymore. But that's also available in my Etsy shop. I'll have it linked down below. Are you guys still here? Thanks for sticking out for the whole video. I so appreciate it. You guys have to let me know what you think. You're gonna have to give me a great big thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment too for the giveaway, because that's exciting. You could actually win a whole bundle just by leaving a comment on my video, and I would appreciate it. I am super excited, you guys, to get started with this. So there will be playlists that I will have for every project. So every project will have this video right here. It'll be the first video. That way, no matter what, you will always know what you're working with. So if you go to those playlists and you're like, okay, I've seen that one, that's not the project, this video is always going to be the first one, so you can always skip it. And then the second one is going to be I'm hoping the next one's going to be the workbook that we make for this project. So Simply Magical. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite one is, whether you like the portrait, whether you like the landscape, whether you just want to buy the enhancement pack, which by the way can be used in any project in my mind, in my opinion. Yeah. Don't forget, there's links to my Etsy shop down below. There are links to all the other printables that I used in these two prototypes. So my hair keeps getting stuck under my jacket, and so I was just reading a comment. I posted a picture on Facebook about me trying to record my face, and I hate recording my face. And somebody said, your hair's gotten so long. It has. Look at this. It's so long. You should have seen it before I got my hair cut, though. I think they cut like that much off. That's all I can say. Oh, that's a hot mess. I'm a hot mess right now. Ooh, something fell. I just realized too, my chair's super squeaky. I apologize. I am so sorry my chair's squeaky. Okay, you guys, do let me know what you think. I'm so curious to hear what you all are thinking, your opinions, whether you like the portrait, the landscape, you like the way I set it up, you like the way I broke it down, you like the way you can get a bundle, do you like the new paper collection, which, I just threw something on the phone. I'm high up. I can't just bend down and get it. I'm not that high up, but I'm pretty high up. But yeah, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's the paper collection. I do think I've lost my mind. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.